Hey everybody, welcome back to another video, and in today's video we will be going over everything that could potentially go into a brand new update for One Punch Man World. Now, these things are not just speculation, but they're things in the game files, so there's a little more footing on these, and I'll quickly be talking over these because I want to go over them in more depth than I did in the data mine videos. Because that was kind of a last minute thing before I had to take my break, so I did it really quick. But here's some stuff more in detail. First of all, let's go over our banknotes. So, banknotes are basically probably a currency or a collectible. The bank is either in City Z or City A, I think, one of those two. And there was a nightmare battle in there, so they did already have something in that room. But I think they could add one more thing, and that would be banknotes. Okay, banknotes could definitely be in a system in the game. Rather it's currency or collectible, it would be really cool. And then we have this, which is a really cool image because it looks like in the art of Super Auto Pets, and the file name is called battle underscore auto underscore bg dot png. So this could be like a Super Auto Pets mini game, maybe, or maybe a crossover with Super Auto Pets, because this is one of the only things they had. And it's a picture of Watchdog Man, unironically a dog. So I don't know if it would be in Super Auto Pets, but yeah. If you don't know what Super Auto Pets is, it's kind of like a turn-based game, fighting game, um, on Steam, and it's pretty cool, I guess. I think one of my friends played it, but yeah, if you're interested, go check that out. But yeah, moving on, we have bosses, right? So these range from like Sea Folk all the way to Deep Sea King and everything in between, like Serial Bomber and um, Range Sonic, as well as other characters like Cabbage Head, right? Second, we're going over to Catalyst. Catalyst, this is the icon for Catalyst, so it's going to be an item in the game, and I'm assuming it's going to use monster DNA or something to basically change the DNA of your memory and give you the affix you want. So I think that's what it's going to be. It's going to summon a memory with that certain affix, so I can only imagine it being craftable, or maybe a battle reward. So they add a different commission, or they just add a new minigame to play for catalysts. And so that's that. Basically, there's also a few things hyping up City J, like a secret note that basically says, "These fish smell like shit," or something like that, and heroes need to save me from it. I think that's what it says. It's in Japanese, so I don't know. Here's the title for Deep Sea King. Basically, it's the title for the story. You know how you have the story card in the menu. There's a title here, and this is basically what's it called? Deep Sea King, labeled as episode 7 for some reason. I don't know why. And then after we have Metal Bat, and other heroes as such. These are all heroes with the banner here. Now, a lot of these can mean anything at this point because they look like their heads are kind of cut off. So I think these have to do with um, the exploration. So the exploration, basically you can meet all of these characters in the open world, so that's why they have them. But the one character that isn't currently in the open world is Flashy Flash. Now, I think Flashy Flash is going to be added in City J because he's not currently in any city. And what the pattern we can see here is they all have characters, but they are from open world. They're not actual playable characters just yet, except Genos here. I think they just have these to sort out the player models that are currently in the game. That's why we probably won't be getting a tracksuit Saitama. But if you see Flashy Flash here, he's probably going to have a character in the game. Maybe not a playable one, but an NPC nonetheless. But he should be playable sometime down the line. Now we have titles about Kaijin, Martialist, and others. Basically, these are about, of course, the Kaijus and the Martialists, which are monsters being playable, and Martialists. Here are some of the shades that they have. One for SR and one for SSR, so that's what they have planned currently, which sounds pretty cool, and who knows when we'll come to that state where we actually get that kind of update. Now we have this. It's basically a card that says Green Hand, I think. I think. Uh, but basically it has Lightning Max on it. I don't know what this is. It is titled new content underscore BG underscore one. So that means new content. Could mean literally new content. Who knows? And after that we got new content underscore BG underscore 02. So I think this it has to do with City J because they're both under the same name. Here's Star Wolf. This is probably going to be a collectible in City J. These little tokens, and then you can collect them and run around the city and find them wherever they must be. So I think that's going to be another element in the game. So I think Lightning Max has to tie in with it, because he might be somewhere in City J. Something has to do with it. And then after that we have, of course, a weird. It's called Pastor03.png. I don't know what this is. It's just a little sticker of Rover, which isn't currently in the game, or in the anime even. Rover is a season 3 monster, I think. It's his name is like Indestructible Rover or something. I can't remember. Oh, but yeah, he's there. Then we have SR, SSR, SR, SR, and then SSR again, kind of the logos. And then we have Kaijin, and then this is called SYS. I don't know what these are, but they're just there, I guess. We have Passport. Oh, you know why they're sprites. I'm just gonna skip that. We have a passport, achievement passport. I don't know what that is, but it looks pretty cool. Maybe it is a, I don't know, a tracker for achievements, even though we have something already in the menu. PvP and PvE, these are the UI icons for them, I think. They look a little too flashy for the game, but yeah. Then right here we have a City A is under attack. I don't know if this is the regular game or maybe for Boros, but here's an icon for it. This is probably a promotional material stat page for Genos, I think. This is what that is. Then of course we have more villains, villain icons here, and then we have this, which I think is Abyssal Wanderer with the mouth, and I think this is going to be floor 7 or floor 9, because I can't remember which floor. I think it's floor 6 is the max, right? So then it must be floor 7 boss, which is cool. These are called Allied Assault coins. I don't know why they're called that, but they have different numbers on them, so I can assume they mean something. I don't know what quite yet, but they look pretty cool. Now we have chat emojis. These could possibly be used in chat, in the in-game chat, or maybe a reaction if they include multiplayer open world, which sounds really, really cool. They also have this. It's called common icon. I think it might be already in the game. I don't know, but it's a collectible currency, I think. As well as gold lock, which I actually don't. I have no clue what this is. Now moving on, we have common R. So there's an R star. So I think this could be something like, oh, you gotta select a arms, an R arms or something. And the same thing with hero common SR. You gotta select an SR arms with this star, because I don't know if there's gonna be any R heroes in the game, because usually the common heroes are SR. Oh, so yeah. Now we have hero currency. This could be a currency towards heroes. I think it could be something like the hero tokens that are already in the game if you get duplicates. Now, SR and SSR, maybe these are redemption coins that you can use to buy heroes with, which I think would be cool. Because I don't see any S here, so I don't think there's going to be ever any S heroes or R heroes or whatever. I think there's just only going to be SR and SSR heroes in the game. Basically further backing up my facts here, or my theories, is that there's currently only SR and SSR icons for martialists and villains and kaijin. So yeah, as well as a new CD for a new soundtrack. I think it's called Crisis. Basically, this CD is probably going to be found in City J. And it's going to be, I don't know, it's going to be like something that has to do with the soundtrack that you can put in the jukebox back at the Hero Association, which I think is really, really sick, and I think it's really dope. I like that they have that. Again, more of these Pastor underscore 03. There's Rover and Rover's outline in yellow. Potential mode for Arms Genos, so I believe Arms Genos is coming next for sure. Potential coin, SR coin. I think that's literally just I think that's just the what's it called? Well, I don't even know what it's called, but like the redemption things. They have the loading screens here. I think these are loading screens for some of the places in City J. They look really promising. The cover again for the single crisis. We have Raise a Fist OST for One Punch Man. We have Spring Fever NA something. It says real name or team name. It probably says name. And it says Spring Fever. I don't know what that's for, but it's cool. Serious Test 3. I think this could have been pre-game in the beta. Or maybe it could be coming soon. But it does have 3, so I don't know what it is quite yet. After that, we have achievement passports again. And then following that, we have more logos for SSR and SR heroes. And then we end off with, of course, you know, basically the what's it called? The Panzer Cyborg, which is pretty cool, and I think that's gonna be really nice. Not to mention, the things that weren't here, that weren't on my images, that could be added are Hot Battle in City J, the fishing association for City J again, and more NPCs to talk to, like side quests, mini quests, as well as their exclusive collectibles, not just the bottle caps that I just showed you, and some other stuff, right? So I think that's what they could be adding. I can't name other things off the top of my head. Like I already mentioned characters and stories, so you can go watch my video off the video before this one. And yeah. So obviously just to recap this, SSR Kaijin, SSR Martialist, I don't know when this is coming, but it's coming in the future maybe. We're getting a cave themed Panzer Cyborg level apparently. For Panzer Cyborg, we could also be getting maybe I guess a Halloween Panzer Cyborg level, I guess, if they release it in October. Stuff like that, as well as more OST, some new hero, basically hero, tokens, Metal Bat eventually, and Floor 7 for Abyssal, PvP, PvE eventually in the long term, and yeah, so we'll be getting a lot of stuff, right? And I just wanted to go over this, one more time, to basically talk about what's actually happening in the game. So yeah, that's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and like and subscribe if you did. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Like I said, have a great day, everybody, and peace out.